Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is having a great Monday morning. Welcome to another episode of Will Talks Gains. So guys, this video is going to be about training in general. So guys, I'm going to do about 4 videos a week. Each video is going to be either about health in general, so anything about fitness, anything about nutrition and training, and then I'm going to do mindset, and hopefully some other topics for you guys. Hey Chris, how you going? What time is it over in the US, man? It's morning here. Rise and shine, baby. So guys, today I'm going to share a pretty cool topic, guys. It's about the biggest mistake that I made in training. So guys, I mean, this was something I really, this was a mistake that really affected my training, and I'm here to share it with you guys because I don't want you guys to make that same mistake. So guys, one of the biggest mistakes that I made in this, bodybuilding journey, in my fitness journey, in my whole weightlifting journey, was the mistake of having unrealistic expectations. So I made this mistake, guys, and I know that a lot of you guys just starting out in fitness, just starting out in bodybuilding, just starting out in weightlifting will also make this mistake. So I want to get this really clear with you guys so you don't fall in that same trap. So when I started bodybuilding, guys, I was passionate, guys. I was ready to go. I had hunger, guys. I had drive. I was ready to put in the work. I was ready to, really, go to the gym 6 times a week and really get to where I wanted to be. And that's great, guys. That's the kind of, that's the kind of attitude that you need to get the results that you want, right? And that's fine, guys. So I was ready. I was pumped up. The thing is, guys, I had unrealistic expectations about the rate of muscle growth. That was the thing that really affected me and screwed me over, guys. So one of the biggest mistakes was having unrealistic expectations about what I could achieve in a small period of time. So I initially came in bodybuilding, guys. I had never built any muscle in my life, so I wouldn't have that experience of how quick it actually took to build it. So the mistake I made was, the thinking behind that I could build muscle very quick. In fact, I thought I could build, because there's so much information out there. There's so much information. If you don't have the experience of building it, guys, you won't understand that it takes a long time to build, even if you're just starting out. And the biggest mistake that I made, guys, was thinking that I could build, 10 kilos of muscle in 10 weeks. And that's simply impossible, guys, because it takes time to build muscle. Muscle it comes from, stimulation. It comes from damage. It doesn't come from just eating calories. And that was what I thought. I thought if I eat more food, it will turn into muscle. If I eat more calories, it will turn into muscle. So the only thing I need to do in order to get to where I want to be, in order to put on 10 kilos of muscle, is to eat a lot of food and put on all that food and the calories, and it turns into muscle. But that simply wasn't the case, guys. Like eventually, guys, I just kept eating. I gained about 5 to 10 kilos within a couple of months. I had no idea it was all fat, but it obviously was, because you don't gain that much muscle in that short amount of time. So guys, I had this mistake and it screwed me over because I'd go up in cycles. I'd go up in the scales, maybe 5 kilos, 10 kilos, and then I'd come down again. I'd cut. So I'd lose all the fat, but in fact I built no muscle. So I wasted months and months and months of doing this stuff. And what I call this, guys, now is yo-yo dieting. It's going up really high in the scales, then going down again, then going up again, then going down again, then going up again. And it's just this constant cycle where you're sort of getting nowhere in terms of your progress, because first of all, you're not putting on much muscle, but then when you're cutting down, guys, you're losing whatever you built, as well as probably the muscle you had before that. So guys, it's completely inefficient. It's the wrong way of going around things. And simply, guys, this kind of, you know, up and down in scales, this kind of unrealistic expectation as to what you can achieve, this kind of, you know, I eat more food and I will build more muscle mentality is really going to result in a lack of results, a lack of progress, and just unfulfillment in achieving the body that you want. So guys, why do you need to apply these strategies? So guys, I just told you that this is the biggest mistake that I made, and I will be honest, guys, I wasted probably at least 1 to 2 years of my time having to learn these lessons. But the thing is, it wasn't wasted time, because I learned these experiences so I can share it with you guys. And you know, it really comes down to really going through the process, guys, and understanding it. So if you guys are just starting out in terms of your fitness journey, you won't experience this if I share this with you and you can avoid it. So guys, I want you to avoid this. I want you to avoid having unrealistic expectations. You cannot build, you know, 8 kilos of muscle within, you know, 10 weeks. You cannot build it within, you know, 6 months. Not even a year can you build 10 kilos of muscles. You can't even build, you know, unless you've got very, very good genetics, you cannot even build 6 kilos of muscle in a year. You have to have, you know, either very good genetics or elite genetics, even in your first year, guys. So, you know, that's how realistic you have to be about results. Because if you come under the false expectation that you can build 10 kilos of muscle in your first year of lifting, guys, you're gonna go on this binge cycle. You're gonna eat a lot of food. You're gonna bulk, and I think what, you know, I'll talk about this in another video, but people get the idea of bulking completely wrong, and I did this as well. But I'll share this with you guys in another video. So today, guys, I just wanted to share the biggest mistake I made in bodybuilding and my weightlifting journey, which is having unrealistic expectations, which is going up in the scales, up and down, which is having this idea you can put on muscle really quick. It doesn't happen like that, guys. So how you can apply it, guys, how can you apply the strategy to be able to avoid this situation, to be able to avoid these up and downs in the scales, to be able to avoid the loss of muscle or not even building muscle and just getting fat? Well, what I always suggest is, even if you're just starting out, guys, progression should be pretty much like this, guys. So you should keep it relatively consistent over time. So what I'd suggest, if you're skinny, guys, just start out on a very, very small surplus, lean bulk, or even just keep it at maintenance calories. And what that means, guys, is you're consuming just enough calories to be able to build the muscle. So guys, this is the concept behind training, is you're eating just enough calories to fuel your body, give you the energy to be able to go in and push it really hard, damage and repair, and then, you know, have the nutrients come in and repair your body. So guys, that should be the concept. The concept is not the more calories I eat, the more muscle I build. And this is something I had, you know, in the beginning, and this is something a lot of people will struggle with, is this concept. And I had this concept, and it was one of the biggest mistakes I made in bodybuilding. So how you can apply the right mindset, guys, is to have realistic expectations, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing is consistently and slowly progress, whether it be in your weight, or in the weights you're lifting, guys, or in terms of volume, guys, anything, guys. It's just consistent progress. It's slowly progressing. It's slowly going up in the scale. It's slowly implementing, you know, new exercises. It has to be consistent. It has to be a slow progression, or else, you know, it's going to result in things like fat gain, things like, you know, fatigue. You know, everything that you do too quick, guys, your body will not be able to respond. So guys, if you're eating a lot of calories and just increasing every single week, and it's just you know, it's just like you're eating as many calories as possible, that is simply going to result in maximum fat gain. And what you want to do on this journey, guys, is you want to minimize fat gain. You want to minimize it and keep it at the very lowest, whilst maximizing, you know, the muscle gain. And in order to do that, guys, you fuel your body with enough calories so it can be able to train and it can be able to build the muscle, but at the same time limit the fat gain. So guys, that is how you can actually apply this this strategy. Apply the strategy, guys. Keep consistent, keep the mindset, don't have unrealistic expectations as a natural, guys. And if you guys do apply this this strategy, guys, I know you will save so much time. I know you will save so much, you know, so much frustration. Because to be honest, guys, when I went through this, I got so frustrated. I got so frustrated looking in the mirror because I was putting in the effort, guys. I was putting in so much effort. I was, you know, going to the gym 6 times consistently every single week. I was eating, you know, 4,000 calories. You know, my stomach was, you know, it couldn't even take it. But I kept force feeding myself because I was under that idea that, you know, the more calories I eat, the more muscle I build, and it screwed me over, guys. You know, not only did it ruin my stomach and my gut health, not only did it ruin, you know, the relationships I had around me, because I was avoiding, you know, going out because, you know, I was eating, you know, this amount of calories. I needed to eat, you know, large amount of calories. I needed to stay home and eat. You know, I barely slept a couple days because, well, I needed to get the calories in, and I was eating so many calories, and I just got fat, guys. So I was putting in so much work, yet I was getting so little result. You know, and that's what I want you guys to avoid. I don't want you guys to spend 6 months, 12 months, you know, 2 years under this false expectation that you're going to build so much muscle in so little time, and then going in and force feeding yourself and bulking up, you know, the dirty bulk and all this stuff, and wasting all this time, cutting down, having no muscle, and then being frustrated. So guys, if you're able to apply this mindset, if you're able to understand, you know, that progression is, you know, it's not, you know, this instant gratification, guys. If you understand that, guys, you apply this, you will maximize your muscle gain potential, and you will minimize your fat gain, and you will get the results that you always dreamt of. Thank you so much, guys. I really enjoyed sharing this with you guys. I only share it from experience because, you know, I struggle with this. This was, you know, one of the biggest mistakes I made in my bodybuilding journey, and I'm so happy to share it with you guys. So guys, thank you so much. I hope you have an awesome Monday. Also, I'm having a free 8-week body transformation prize draw. So if you're interested in changing your body, interested in changing your life, getting a better mindset, or just knowledge about training and nutrition in general, guys, make sure that you do enter that prize draw to go in the draw to be able to win 8 weeks free training and transform your body, guys. It's going to be a very good opportunity if you're trying to lean up for summer, if you're trying to get those abs for summer and really show them off on the beach. So guys, I will post the link below and you can register for that prize draw. There will only be one winner out of 25 people. So guys, be quick and enter that draw. Also, I am hosting a free online webinar on the 6th of August. This webinar will be on how to gain more clarity, how to gain more direction, how to get more motivation in your life. It will be completely free. So guys, a lot of people have been asking, what are these webinars actually, how do they work? So basically you just register, guys. You'll get a notification in your email, and then on the day you'll get a reminder to watch the free online webinar. You'll get access to the webinar and you'll just watch it, guys, and I'll share you my top tips, my top strategies on how to gain more motivation, how to gain more direction, how to set new goals for yourself, especially coming into the late months of the year. People slack off, guys, so we need to set new goals for every single month, and especially the late months of the year, in order to keep us accountable, in order to achieve the goals that we really want, and to really strive towards what we're trying to achieve. So guys, make sure that you do register for that webinar. It's completely free. I'm going to share all the strategies I used to, go from very unmotivated, very non-purpose driven to very motivated, very purpose driven, and finding direction in my life. So guys, thank you so much for watching again. Hope you have an awesome day. Let's kill the gains, and let's get superheroes as well. Peace.